past the other day, and I was car called. And in fact, the car drove past and they said, "John Glover, you have such beautiful eyes." I didn't understand it, but now I got here and it all is clear. All right, I believe in Pixies. Pixies, not because they exist, but because they soon will, and they used to. Because even now as we speak, there are people digging out pixie DNA from ancient caves, and they're gonna make fertilized eggs. They're gonna put it into IVF willing donors, and they have little baby pixies, and then there'll be millions of them. Okay, so what are these little creatures like? Oh wait, hang on. Pixies. Did I say pixies? I meant Homo erectus. So they're that tall, and they're smart. They can make fire, they can probably talk, they can make tools. I mean, they're smart, they're people. But they're just not, they're Homo, they're not Homo sapiens. They're Homo erectus. Homo erectus. The guy who came up with that name, what was he thinking? Did he think people will take that seriously? Did he think some comedian in the future will make a joke about Homo erectus? There's got to be a penis joke there somewhere, and I'll just put a pin in that. We can get back to that. All right. Maybe he was very smart, but in a very big way, he wasn't very smart. There you are. So, by the way, they're going to be doing IVF for Homo erectus. Do we have a volunteer in the audience? I would totally volunteer, but I don't have a uterus. Only people with a uterus need apply. Is there a volunteer? Oh, no, there's not. Okay, I'm sad about that. If someone had said, I would volunteer to have a little baby pixie, I would probably say, I love you. But no, that's fine. But they'll find someone. Someone will say, yes, I'd love. Some woman is crazy enough to do that. Anyway, they're coming. We have to start thinking about this because it'll be sooner than we expect. When it happens, it'll be big. Because people, we hardly get on with other people of the same species. Imagine someone having people and they're a different species of person. It's like, ooh. Will we keep them in zoos, in jails? Will they be pets? Will they be slaves? Will they take low-paid work screwing screws into iPhones in China? Will we release them into the wild? Will they have happy times out in the bush? Will they come to the city and pretend to be gnomes? would little girls pest them in the street and say, Daddy, Daddy, can I have a hobbit? And then Daddy would have to explain about the slave trade. I'm sorry. It's not okay to own another human being. Would they have tiny surfboards and go to the beach and surf? Would they go bike riding on tiny bicycles? Would people have sex with them? Would their come on line be, hey baby, want to see what they call me erectus? That was the obligatory penis joke. Okay. But maybe they could do comedy. Maybe they would do stand-up comedy. Let's say, Homo sapiens are coming. We have to start thinking about this. It might be sooner than we expect. Will we keep them in zoos, in jails? Will they be pets? Will they be slaves? Will they take low-paid jobs screwing screws into iPhones in factories in China? And the answer is yes to them all. Thank you.